Hi, I'm Laura and I'm an instructional consultant with the Stone Writing Center. If you're watching this video, it means that you're just about ready to send in writing to us for feedback. For most of our returning students, the submission process is probably something you're already familiar with, but for those of you who aren't, I'm here to show you how to do it. When you're ready to submit your writing, the first thing you need to do is open up the course. In the center of the course's homepage, right below this video, you'll see the words "To begin, click here to submit writing." So click the link. This will bring up all the submission forms that are available to you. Make sure you select the one for that particular week. This will open up the submission form and you'll click the words "Take the quiz." But don't worry, this is not a real quiz and you're not actually getting a real grade for it. Once you select "Take the quiz," it'll open up the submission form. Once again, it looks like a quiz, but there are no right or wrong answers. Question 1 asks you to type in your first and last name. Question 2 asks for your instructor's first and last name along with the course that you're taking with them, such as English 1301. Question 3 asks what you need help with and where you are in the writing process, whether that's just getting started, sending in writing, or needing help understanding the assignment instructions. If you're just taking a look at the quiz, then you can go ahead and skip this question. Don't forget that at Stone Writing Center, we can help you at any stage in the process, whether you just need help understanding your assignment instructions, or whether you're almost done and just need a little bit of help cleaning up. Question 4 is important and it's where you'll submit your assignment instructions. The best way to do this is to copy and paste the text into the text box or to insert a photo or a screenshot of your instructions. Whatever you do, avoid sending in a link. Because we're not members of your class, we often don't have access to those links. Question 5 and 6 are also very important and also pretty similar. Question 5 and 6 is where you can submit your writing. Question 5 asks that you upload a file, and in question 6, you can paste your text into the text box. Whether or not you're submitting a file or pasting in the text, in question 6 is a good place to let us know if you've already sent in another assignment. For example, if you've sent in your lab report and your English essay in the same day, please make sure to let us know in question 6. That way we can make sure to grade both of them. Question 7 asks for you to indicate if your professor has mentioned a certain style that your paper should be in. So this means MLA style, APA style, Chicago style, among others. Question 8 is where you tell us what we can help you with. Question 8 lists 12 writing topics that we can potentially help you with in your paper. We ask that you select the top 3 concerns, and if you select more, we'll probably focus on the top 3. This is the last question, and after that, you want to make sure to click Submit Quiz. Please note that if you don't click Submit Quiz, we won't receive your writing in the day that you intend to submit. So don't forget to click Submit. Once you click Submit Quiz, it'll be time to await your feedback. For Stone Writing Online, we have a 48 to 72 hour turnover, which is 2 to 3 days. Of course, very often this time is actually shorter, but the more popular we are, the longer it can take to reach your paper. Once you submit a particular piece of work, make sure that you wait for your feedback before you submit it again. Otherwise, you'll get kicked to the back of the line and it may take us even longer to reach your submission. The only time that you can submit more than once before feedback is if you're submitting 2 different assignments. Once we've given you feedback, you'll receive a grade on your submission. So you'll open up the course and select grades for the course. There, you'll see the list of all the quizzes or forms that you've submitted. Select the one that you were waiting on and make sure to select the icon that shows that you have submission comments. This will open up to your submission, which will show our comments next to your paper. If you have any follow-up questions on our comments, you can always leave a comment in response and ask us to clarify. If you make revisions and feel like you still need a little bit more help or want a little bit more feedback on your paper, then you can always resubmit your new draft by going back to the beginning and clicking Retake the Quiz. This quiz has unlimited attempts, so we can help you as many times as you might need on any given piece of work. If you have any more questions, you can always go to our website, delmar.edu/SWC. Here, not only do we have our contact information, but we have multiple resources on various topics for students to help with their writing. So now that you know all the steps to submitting your writing to Stone Writing Center, we can't wait to see your writing soon, and we look forward to hearing from you. Bye.